We're in. Do you know what was nice this morning, chat? Was waking up and there's a nice breeze in the house. And, nice breeze in the house and, what's it called? There's a delay. There's a delay. There's no delay with gameplay. Let's see. Oh, actually, there is. Opening the hood. It's like my mouse has got smoothing back on. But it's not. Do you know what I mean? That wasn't like that yesterday. Feels horrible. Moving like this is fine. But in the menus, it's like that. It rained with a storm this morning, about 15. Oh, really? Really? Go full. Is it the lumen thingy? Yeah. It's the lumen. It's lumen that makes it. Oh, okay. Hey, Leon. Good morning, sir. Good morning. How you doing? Yeah, there's definitely a delay. Definitely a delay. Wonder what could have caused that. Let me reset the game, maybe. Feels really horrible. Walk over here. Doing well. Nice. You got any plans for today? Oh. All right, I've reset the game. Seems to be better. I'm not gonna lie. What I get I'm starting to panic a lot when it comes to loading saves now. Because normally the only time you ever get a second menu is when you're deleting a save, right? So every time I click load save now, I accidentally went and like you've got the AGS settings on, or you've got a previous version of the game coming up saying, like you click on it and the second menu comes up, then you click on it, and it's like, oh wait, did I just accidentally delete that save? What up, Brick? How you doing, man? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Gonna be busting out some Rocket League in a bit with a pal. Well, that's about it. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. I used to play a lot of Rocket League. A lot of Rocket League. Okay, I'm just kind of in game right now, but I'm just checking. It does seem to be better. Brick, thank you so much for the Prime, brother. 5 bloody months. 5 months. Okay, seems to be a little bit better. Maybe it's something on my side. Let's doing it. My inventory is full. Let's just throw it on a storage. Na 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 na. So we're just going to change this up right now and change the position of all of this. Before we get too deep into the build itself. Inventory is so big indeed. I wouldn't go back to vanilla thingy now, especially with blueprints and how fast you can drain your inventory with blueprints now. Like, there's no way I'll go back to vanilla size. Not a chance. Because it's I've even had it where like the blueprint I was putting down was that like dense and compact with different stuff. I couldn't have everything in my my inventory. It was crazy. I had to remove like everything from fuel just to kind of cram everything in there just to make sure I can put one blueprint down. Tuesday stream, yeah. I did put a Discord announcement out on Sunday and last week and said it in stream last week. That was doing like we'll be streaming all week this week. But plans have changed, so there will be there won't be one on Thursday this week now. There won't be one on Thursday as of this week. Wait a minute. I feel like V-Sync's on. Am I being locked? Am I in hell? Oh, I know what else it'll be as well. It'll be that Satisfactory properties, compatibility, disable full screen optimizations, change high DPI settings, override high DPI, apply, boom. Ah, that's better. Hey, Lois. How you doing, man? A bit scattered. Keep it up. Too many places for options to hide in. Oh, yeah, that's so much better. Whew. Okay. Right, so we know we need 20 refineries in a line, but how do I want to do this as a design or build design? Need to figure that out. Need to figure that out. So I've got my underfloor in here. How do I want to go for the build design? So what was your issue? I had like really bad delay in game for some reason. But I also had an NVIDIA driver update last night. So, and then I checked my control panel and I just had VSync like forcefully turned on. That was my thing anyway. Yeah. Right, so if we're going, this is our build, we need to figure out one, like the building layout is not a problem, but it is where the pipes are going to go to on the underflooring for that build, right? That's the problem. Do I go for an open building or an enclosed building with looming? But then at the end of the day, we still need to put down a lot of blenders. We don't know roughly on how much yet. I guess we could figure out. Let's just throw a blender down. I can't because I need casings. And where are my casings? In that container. So, yesterday's patch did not bring the fix to wall attachments. Being attached to the side of pillars. It did not bring that. So we're going to have to wait a few more days to see if it gets fixed. Well, this is affecting a lot of people right now. Total included, me. Yeah, so we can't do that. 60 fine. Yeah, that'll be out yesterday. Beta. Blender. Come on. Connect a square thing to a pillar. You should be able to. They should just snap anywhere. Yeah. So you can put them there, and then obviously you can. Well, you could. But yeah, we can't add them anywhere there. We can attach them to the side of railings. You know? We can attach them to the side of railings. The game still crashes for 2 minutes after you. It might be months before I can play update 8. What GPU do you use? GPU. Are you NVIDIA or an AMD? Using the 3070. The 3070 cards are the ones, I don't know if you watched the recent Satisfactory video. The 30 series cards are the ones that are having the most trouble with the update. Do we remember on how many... I'll just do with the maths again. Let's pull up our notes. Put on notes here. Mama. What's a 90% power limit on it? Right, so we're doing for the power plant, right? Power plant. I definitely love this notes things. That's been added to Steam. We use the experimental branch, but it's so much better than the in-game Satisfactory one now. Because obviously there's so many characters you can have with that. With this one, like, as long as you set your transparency and everything up here, like, you can see it just at the side of my screen right there. You know? And whenever I load a different game, it'll have its own notes, but when I load Satisfactory back up, that will come back again. So it's your notes save to the game you're playing. You know? So power plant. Used it all the time, yeah. So right now, we're bringing in 4 times 600, right? For example. 4 times 600. We're going to be using 7 in this location, 3 in that location. That's going to be 9, and then 6 in this. So we're doing 15. But right now, we don't need any of them. Bam, bam, bam. So we're doing 4 times 600 crude oil. And as we know, 4 times 600 is obviously going to be... Oh. 2,400 divided by 30 is going to be 80. So that's going to be 80 times refineries. 80 times refineries. So 80 then times by 40. That's going to be the output of crude oil. So we're going to be making, that's going to be 3,200 heavy residue oil. And then if I'm not mistaken, they send out 20 resin per each one as well. Yeah. So obviously 80 times 20 is going to be 1,600 resin. 1,600 resin. Um, 3,200 divided by 600 is going to be 5.3 pipes. So if we go into here, 5.3 MK2, 5.3. Right, 2 pipes. And then resin will be 1,600 divided by 780. Is going to go into 2.05 Mark 5 belts. And then the heavy residue oil is going to go into a blender, which is going to require 50. So then if we do 3,200 divided by 50 is going to be 64 blenders. So we're going to need 64 times blenders. If we're doing 64 blenders, that requires 100 water, and obviously 64 times 100, 6,400, which is going to so that'll be for 3,200 heavy oil residue. But then it's also going to be, what was it, 6,400 water. Right. Then that's going to make, well, 6,400 fuel. Sentinel, thank you so much for the Prime, by the way. 13 months. 6,400 fuel. So if we go 6,400 fuel divided by 150, it's going to be 42.6 fuel generators. 42.6 fuel gens. And that's going to be for 6,400 fuel, which is going to output. So that was 42.6. Oh, no, that's wrong. What am I doing? 6,400 divided by 15 bits. Fuck. Oh, 12, sorry. Yeah, it's fucking 12 now, isn't it? Bloody hell. Why did I do it that way? That's 533 fuel trends. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know why I switched them there. That's why I was like, wait, I put the 150 down there, and I was about to bloody times this by the amount it was used. So 533.3 is going to be times 150. It's going to be 79,995 power, which is going to equal 79,995 megawatts. And that's just for that. So if we get that built, we can then eliminate the other fuel plant, well, both fuel plant, which then we can start bringing the oil from that. Yeah. Yes. I mean, there's so much stuff we can do with this. Bloody hell. You don't realize, do you? You don't realize. Well, and this is why I like this compared to the in-game one now, you know? Oh, added. Why so many fuel generators when there's spicy rocks everywhere for nuclear? Because I want to do a fuel generator plant as well. As you know, I like to show people on the YouTubes everything. Why should I skip fuel plant and not show people how to do a fuel plant with the blended fuel, and then do a comparison video on the diluted package fuel and then the blended fuel, showing the people that keep saying that there is a massive difference between diluted package fuel and diluted fuel, when technically there is not. It's a very small difference. Only thing that's changing it is footprint and a little bit of power consumption saving when it comes down to you not using packages, unpackages. Because if I'm not mistaken, it was 55 megawatts that was going to be consuming with a blender takes 75, you take 30, a packager takes 10, I think it is. 10, so that's 50. This is consuming an additional 25 megawatts for every one refinery, an packager and an unpackager, so for example. So you're consuming 25 more megawatts, even though you're aiming to produce more, you know, it all balances out at the end. Miz from your YouTube videos? Hell yeah. Good day, Mikhail. Good day. Good day, good day. Yeah, Steam client has notes in now, which I love. So that is the plan right now. This allows me, if we go back into here, once built, right? Once built, we can demolish fuel plants at the Golden Coast and Desert Canyon, right? That's what we can do once we've built this. But what I need to remember is that we need to build on top of this as well. Spire course power plant. Um, 4H. Yeah, this is only going to be a quarter of the, yeah, so 4H12. Yeah. This is only of the final build. Cool. Cool beans. Oh, we need to do because we need to do 6,400 water, right? That 6,400 water is coming from the bottling plant. A smaller factory where the blenders is worth the extra 25 kilowatts, and you don't have to mess with canisters. That's true. So that's the thing, is the blended version brings gives you a smaller footprint, less work, because you're working with a lot more around the numbers and stuff as well. So let me just open Discord on the other monitor. I don't have it open. All right. So if that's the case, we're bringing in 4 times 600 lines, which is right, which is down here. We need to put down 80 refineries, which we're going to do line of 20. But do I want to do a design for this, or do we go straight for like an oil rig kind of thing, since is what was going to do last time, but then we quit that save and move on? It all depends on size as well. On how we can go ahead with this. Because for each line of... we need to do 64 blenders. And 64 blenders. That could be 32 blenders per each refinery. So for every 40 refineries, we're going to be doing 30. What's the 20 refineries? We're doing 16 refineries per that one. So 16 blenders for every 20 refineries. Is there a way we can do a design around that? Maybe per room? We do... maybe. Maybe. Are you only doing diluted fuel, or are you going to go and put in some turbo fuel? I'm not going to do turbo fuel because that's going to require a lot of sulfur and some stuff that I want to use for endgame. To be honest, I never see the point in using turbo fuel. If you're going to go nuclear anyway, you might as well use all the resources for something else. I've liked blueprinting 3 refineries with a daisy and pipes connected to I think that thing. Have a good one, Tita. Have a good one, man. So if we work it out then, so if we are going to be doing 64 blenders, 64 blenders, bring that down by 4, which is going to be 16. Bring 8 to refineries, going to be down, so it's 20 refineries for 16 blenders. Should we do that per room? And then build off on that. Maybe, but we've got to think about the numbers of the pipes as well that need to merge together. How would that work in a room? Supposed to do a room or a block. If I was to get, let's just try this just for a footprint size. 1. I'm not going to put them together. If I was to bring you in the space of doing it like this, this might be the same size as what a blender would be. Right? We will see. So, for example, obviously that needs to go to like 20 in length. It's going to create a bigger footprint than what we need to. But like if we was to put a blender down here, you're taking up basically 2 blocks, which one's going to be here, say for example. And you're basically at 2.2. So there's no way we can kind of do that. But we've also got to bring the trains in, which is going to provide the water for this as well, which needs to be unpackaged. So maybe I do the blenders on a separate floor. You know. I don't want to do 10 and 10. You're going to overclock the blenders? No. No. Maybe. Maybe. It depends on the footprint I'm doing right now for size, right? I could overclock them all by 200, right? 200%. Which will just need 100. It'll make it a lot easier because for every pipe I can just bring it in, you know. It's still going to make out 600. But like for every 1 pipe, it's going to be 6 blenders then, right? But then it's also going to be a full 600 line of water. Okay. Do I want it so close to the actual building here? Or do I want to push it back a tiny bit? We've got to bring trains in here as well. That's going to bring the water in from this layer. So the trains will be a little bit lower. I want to make sure if the trains are going to be bringing in probably 4 lines of water per each train for 6 trains. Might be worth to push you back a little bit. Bloody ads. Ads. Ads, ads, ads. No. Let's just leave it where it was. Just leave it where it was. Got a leaky eye. Come on, autosave. Any good ads are only using long... Wait, what? Any good... Any good what? Any good what? Oh, asking if the ads are very good. They're decent ads. From now till Christmas, watching the Twitch ads support me a lot. For sure. Was thinking of walkway. I want to put this into... I have a style of building I think I want to go with. I'm going to push it back. If I push it back, I can modify as I go. If I bring that to 3, bring that to 3. Let's just go here. And we can modify as we go. I was yeah, the subs don't see them. Yeah. You subs are Twitch turbos, but Twitch turbos do support creators now as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Silly car game. FCX. I don't think it was. Jeff hates us. Hey, Hyperdrive. How you doing, man? Is anyone playing Final Fantasy this week? Big Grumpy Gamer. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Right, so as we know, in this setup, 20 along there, times 20, that's going to be 400 resin per each line. But then also, these are going to be outputting 40 heavy oil residue, which means if we was to do 20 times 40, that's going to be 800. So we need to eliminate 200 fuel, and obviously 40 times 5 is going to be 200, which means we need to eliminate 5 of these from the manifold of oil, which means 15 refineries merged into one pipeline will be one Mark II pipe full. And that was same for that side. Then these five will merge together. That will create a 400. And then when we create the next 40 refineries, we will then get one side to merge with this to create 3 600 lines from this area. So that'll be 5 from there, 5 from there, 5 from there, merged together to create a 600 line. 15 from there, that'll be another 600 line. 15 from there, 15 from there, 15 from there. And then we'll be left with a pipe with 200 fuel in there as well. So that's going to be 400 resin there, 400 resin there. I'm going to leave the resin at 400. If I wanted to go down the plastic route with resin, that's going to require water as well. We're going to need a lot of water being sent here. I could just... You're sending 20 plastic out per minute. Okay. So that's one line of crude oil there. That's another line of crude oil. Let's bring in another one. We've got to think about the pipes here as well. So you're going to be... bringing you in so we can go for you. I need motors. Motors. Just remember, guys, we're sponsored by AMD and overclockers today. So if you're interested in any AMD products, we'll go through some later on. All right, if you're already an AMD user when it comes to your GPU, download the Adrenaline software. It'll update your GPUs, keep them up to date. You can also go in there and enhance your game performance. By your FPS. But also, it's a good time as well if you are in the market for any new products. If you are interested in upgrading your PC. There we go. We got it. Because I know a lot of these are since the recent update of Satisfactory. All right, 20, 40, 60, 80 refineries. That is 80 refineries down. So that's you down. Dump. I think I'm going to feed from the bottom. You only need crude oil. So we're just going to do junctions. Let's put it out a bit further. Needs a crude oil. Should need to be black. I can't believe I've been live now for over an hour and nobody's redeemed a hydrate. That's crazy. Never mind. Dustin did 36 minutes ago. Never mind. Dun-dun-dun. Ba-dum-bum. All right, cool. So this is a big cooldown. Damn right it is. Damn right it is. Do 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 do. Missing plastic. Oh boy. We are still sleepy, so we missed. Hydrate. As long as you drink 250 milliliters of water an hour. You're fine. Oh, by the way, DC, did you manage to finish what you needed to do? Working on Elm, fully enough. We moved it back a little. Reason. No, I get that. What's the time? Can't believe no one has redeemed a hydrate. Continuously ignore the redeemed hydrates. What do you mean? What? I literally just hydrated a minute ago. When I had said about the bloody hydrate your spoon. Do you mean? Do you mean? Never know he's watching. I could be talking about anything. Copper sheets. The lighting. The bloody lighting. You stating you never know who's watching implies where is copper sheets? Copper sheets? There we go. Da-da-da-da. Let me get that. Let me get that. Bork. Bork, bork. I have 21 in each row. Have I miscounted? Oh, I do. Lol. Thanks. Ah. Nearly. All right, let's get some pipe holes down. It'll be a big project to build this, chap. Big project to build. We got a lot of stuff we're going to be doing over and over again. But in 5 minutes, yeah. Imagine. Would a blueprint helped out? Not with refineries, really. Ugh. All right, cool. We're just literally 5 megawatts short of 80,000, like 80 gigawatts. You know? We're going to have 400 on either side here. How do we want to bring up the crude oil here? Do I want to drop it? Do I want to drop it? Because if I was to go with you, you're going to go on either one of them, which means I'll put you there to lift you. With a walkway going down the middle. Maybe. Oh, a bit too high, in fact. I'm gonna go out by one more. Boop, boop, boop. Because obviously you're not going in there. Not even if I noodle you. I'm gonna come out one more. How do I want to do that? How do I want to make you look decent? Without using head lift. But I also want to make sure that you pull out correctly. Oh. So pretty. Sometimes you just need a long ass row of machines, yeah. What about we change this and go with priority of pipes down the bottom? With the mergers, maybe more into a center. We could do that. I can't put you out because if it's going to be going this way, the first 5 over here. So, for example, you, and you. I need to make sure that you're set to purple. There we go, your residue. And then you're going to be sending out 40, 80, 120, 160, 200. Commodore. Hi. How doing? 200, which is going to be the same for this side as well. Which I can't put them that close, to be honest, can I? I can put them there if I wanted to go for a lift. If we wanted to do that. So I could bring the... Yeah, let's do that, maybe. I'm just trying to create something different with these pipes here. Instead of sending them underneath. Unless I was to create just a full underwater, like underflooring, like all clean. Hello, Ugla. How you doing, man? Thanks for the 6 months, Commodore. Appreciate it, man. Let's see what will look right here. Bessel, dude. Thank you so much. That crazy guy. Thank you so much for the 2 bloody months. Then you're going to need to go to... And you're going to be a Mark II. But then also, I want to make sure, to be honest, that... you and you merge together to make a 400 line. Bloody 400 line. Let's go out rough segments. Funny, yeah. I won't watch the rough stuff because I don't play it. It makes no sense for me to watch something and react to something that I don't do myself. You know, doesn't make sense. Good morning, Butcher. Good morning. How you doing, man? They will add T-pipes. It'd be nice. It'd be nice if T-pipes were added. Maybe T-junctions and stuff. Let's clean this up a little. I can't really clean. I could clean it up, actually. If I was supposed to say, put you there. Kayleen, good morning. How you doing? We're in a sweater in this heat. It's not hot. It's not hot, my dude. We got storms right now. We got bloody storms.